Hello, I love Left 4 Dead. You may love it too. The story changed my perspective on the game. I still play it frequently, but what happens to the survivors that die? I think I may have found out. I was bored on a summer Tuesday morning. I had an idea. Left 4 Dead 2. I like playing expert. I invited my friend who plays Left 4 Dead all the time to play with me. He said he would, and I waited a few minutes and got a response. He said, invite. I sent him an invite. No mercy I chose. If only I knew what I was going to get into. I got out my favorite gun. I said in the chat, stick together. Somebody joined our game. OP Vic GG. More the merrier. I shot some zombies through the window. Since this was expert, free hits will kill you. I tried to tell my friend, but he ran away. All of a sudden, he got swarmed, and this got my friend's HP to red instantly. I had to explain to my friend that on expert, you cannot be reckless. He understood and we played a lot better. As I looked through the window, I see something. A flashlight? We finally got to the bottom of the apartments. I looked behind me, another flashlight. I kept seeing the whole round. I run past the fire. My friend grabs a chainsaw. It was already covered in blood. It was zombie blood. Strange. I get a double pistol and continue. We got into the house and I grabbed some pills. Francis goes down. I throw a Molotov to protect him and revive him. Another flashlight. This time it was coming from the safe house room. We made it to the safe house. My friend goes down and he says in the chat, what happened? What was that? I asked him what he said happened and he says nothing. I can't revive him, so I shut the safe house door. The second round comes and I am suspicious. I kill some zombies going through the tunnel. I go through the vent and my friend gets shot by Vic. I explain to Vic that my friend is new to expert. No reply. As we were going through the level, I realized I'm getting better. I haven't lost any of my health. Then, tank! I threw my Molotov. Everyone gets down by the tank. I wasn't going to lose. Tank death scream. What did I do? The tank just died. I revived my friends as they were freaking out in the chat. Halfway through the level, we had no first aid kits. We were all below 50 HP. Except me. I slowly become reckless and ran into a horde. I get down, but I'm revived by someone. This makes me a bit scared. But it was just a glitch. We made it through the level. Then my friend gets murdered again. He says, what the fuck? In the chat. I shut the safe house door. This door didn't feel right. Third round started, everything was okay. We were all at full HP with good guns. We all began to do this level. I find a lot of guns when we grab some, and I deploy fire ammo. As I see something orange in the distance, we go to the diner and see an orange survivor. Was it Lewis? But I was Lewis. The name was just blank. I kept seeing more of these orange survivors. I freed them, and they were just clones of us. We have a team of about 4 of us and 10 of these clones. I thought this was cool. We were doing pretty bad. I shot the gas tank and then explode, but no death screen. As soon as I respawned, the clones were still there. They were just us. We start the level again. It was the same, but much easier. These clones helped us a lot. Were they just bots? I was then shot one by one. I was shot by a pistol. They can't be bots. Bots just can't hurt people. A clone accidentally shoots my friend. My friend gets pissed and starts killing the team. As soon as my friend shoots one, he was instantly killed. And he says in the chat, what? I was freaked out. I wanted to hurry up and beat the level. I pulled the crane and we ran into the room. This part was always hard. I hate hordes. The zombies kept coming. All of our HP was red. I rushed to run the level, run across the roof. Half of the clones are on the ground killing zombies. Most of them get down. I break the window and run into the room. The horde slowly stops. Then Jeff has disconnected. My friend left? I invited him again and he joins. He says he never disconnected, but I did? Then all the clones respawned, and they were all bundled in a room. I check the next room. I see a tank. I say tank and then take a screenshot. This tank was a lot more damaged than other tanks. I shot it, got a closer look at it. Some of its skin was gone, revealing bone. I got a bit scared at this point. As soon as one of our clones came, the tank ran away and died a few seconds later. Then we walked into the eerie warehouse. We got into the warehouse. All of a sudden, Zoe was doing death screams. She kept doing death screams and death screams. We go through the warehouse and she keeps doing it. We go through the corridor and we were almost done with this level when all of a sudden everyone death screamed. It was loud. During the sewers there was a witch. I knew this was because she blocked the path. I didn't want to go to another round with this thing, and about 50 survivors. All of a sudden, witch death screamed. The witch was gone? Nobody or anything. Same thing happened to the tank. We go through the sewers and I climbed on the ladder. All of a sudden, fire everywhere. My friend hadn't said anything. Then the fire was killing everyone. I wasn't going to die. I took the pills and ran into the safe house. I was done. Everyone else was dead. I survived. No more rounds with these things. Then they all said something. Round over. No music. Nothing. Just black. As soon as the next round started, they were all gone. I researched everywhere, but I came to nothing. I saw some flashlights in the distance. They always appear in dark corridors. There was a tank now. I say in the chat, tank already? I go down, but my friend kills the tank. I get revived. I am climbing the staircase. Then I notice there was no sound. I guess it was just my speakers acting up. My friend runs ahead of me. All of a sudden, something's attacked me. It screeches through my earbuds and my sound is working. I then see in the chat. Then the name disappears from my chat. My friend runs ahead of me, and all of a sudden, Bill death scream. My friend types in all caps, "A zombie didn't kill me." I quit the game. My paranoia takes the best of me. An hour later, my friend stopped playing Left 4 Dead. My friend doesn't talk about what he saw. He wants to forget it. My friend acts a lot stranger now. To this day, I still see flashlights in dark corridors. I wish I knew what he saw. And that, my pretties, was Left 4 Dead: The Clones. A Left 4 Dead creepypasta written by Duppie525. My final thoughts on this story. I personally thought it was a really interesting Left 4 Dead creepypasta. It's not cliched, with, hyperrealistic blood coming down from people's faces or, anything, no demon cliche or anything like that, which is good. I personally really appreciate that because most gaming pastas are, focused on cliches. I mean, not all of them are like that, but still. I also do appreciate the good grammar, which is definitely something I really have to say. And the punctuation marks were really good. I did spot maybe a few grammatical errors in the story, but it was still readable, so I was able to read this without any problem. The concept seemed really interesting, and this is actually quite believable. Says in the screenshots of this story. Now, if you guys enjoyed the fact that, I put Left 4 Dead gameplay that I recorded with OBS Studios for the narration, let me know if you would like to see more of that for my videos. If you guys do, please comment and let me know. Because I think that's what people are doing nowadays is they put gameplay as their, as they're pretty much, narrating or something. But in my honest opinion, I thought this was a pretty good pasta. Now, some people may disagree with me on that, but I personally thought it was enjoyable. I mean, the fact that, it's just really something, but I personally really have to say it's quite interesting. I personally really do like that. But if I had to suggest something to the author, I would suggest explaining who the OP Vic guy is. Like, I don't even know who he is or anything like that, because there's no, there's like no explanation on who that Vic guy is. Maybe there might be some context, like maybe the person could give some context as to, who he is or something. Maybe that would help out with the story. But yeah, that's just something I really have to say. But I personally really didn't think it was bad. I thought it was really good. That's something I'm definitely have to say, was that it's a really interesting story. I personally thought it was really enjoyable. I definitely got to read this. And I did touch on it back in 2019 or something, but I haven't touched on this story in a while, so I thought, maybe I should, give this another go. And look at me now. I gave this another go, and I thought it was a pretty good story. I mean, it may have not been the best story in the world, but I personally liked it. I thought it was really good and really interesting, and, to the author of the story, you did a really good job. I personally really enjoyed it. I thought it was really well made in detail and really cool. I personally loved the time and effort that was put into the story. I thought it was really neat. However, though, with that being said, and that being the case, I definitely could recommend this story to anybody who is, wanting to read a Left 4 Dead story. I definitely recommend you read this one. This one is actually a pretty good story. I personally liked it. I thought it was really cool. And yeah, I thought it was really well made in detail. So, with that being the case, and with that being said, I personally thought it was really interesting. I personally liked it. So, it's a little cliched, yes, but it wasn't too bad, actually. I thought it was really interesting and well made. I personally thought it was a really good story. With the concept and stuff, I personally really enjoyed it a lot. I thought it was really good. So, I guess with that being the case, and with that being said, I'll leave a link in the description to this story in the description down below. So if you guys want to go check out this story, you're more than welcome to. So, with that being the case, and with that being said, like I'm always gonna say, this is just simply my own personal opinion, and if you disagree with me, that's perfectly fine too. We're all entitled to our own opinions in regards to these movies, these creepypastas, and this is simply my own personal thoughts. I definitely give this story I'm gonna give it a 8 out of 10. It's an enjoyable story. I personally liked it a lot. Oh, however, the Vic person that was playing with the protagonist could have had a little backstory and could have been a little better. Maybe go into more depth as to who he was or something. That would actually really help out with the story a lot more, and we get more context. Another thing I would fix with the story is the grammar just needs to be fixed up at some parts. Some parts of it just need some grammatical fixing, but other than that, it was enjoyable. I personally really like this story a lot. I have to give a congrats to the author for making such a really amazing story. Now, anyways, with that being said and that being the case, what did you guys personally think of this story? Did you enjoy it? Did you not? Also, what would you have done personally to help make this story a lot better? Feel free to let me know what your thoughts are down in the comments below. I'm the Lion Queen. Thank you so much for watching today's video. And if you enjoy my video, or if you joined this channel, be sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you're new. Ring the bell for notifications to when I upload, so that way you guys will not miss an upload. As always, if you guys want to go follow me on Twitter, link to my Twitter account will be in the About page section, so you guys can go follow me on there. Also, don't forget to follow me on DeviantArt if you're new to DeviantArt, so you can follow me on there if you like. Also, don't forget to subscribe to my backup channel known as Miss Dark Shigo, as linked to that will also be in the About page section. And that's pretty much all I have to really say, but if I'm missing something, please let me know. So as always, thank you so much for watching today's video, and as always, roll the outro, because I'm out. What's up, my pretties? It's the Lion Queen here. I want to appreciate you all for tuning into this video, and I do appreciate you guys supporting my video by giving this video likes and stuff. If you really enjoyed this video, be sure to leave a like, comment and subscribe if you're new, ring the bell for notifications to when I upload so that way you guys will get updated for whenever I upload. If you want to follow me on Twitter or DeviantArt, feel free to leave a follow on those if you are interested in following me on those socials. If you want to support my backup channel, known as Miss Dark Shigo, feel free to subscribe to it, as a link to that will also be in the About page section. And with that being said, and that being the case, thank you so much for watching, my pretties, and as always, please, stay pretty.